So I think we're one of the only show, like I said, one of the only shows on the internet that talks about the WNBA and with the details that we do. And the Wizards, I came up here, I talked about the draft pick and how they didn't get the number one pick and how they got cheated out of the pick. I also kind of wanted the Mystics to get the number one pick and how they got cheated out of the pick, but they didn't get the pick. And now you sit back and think and say, well, they got three draft picks, so what they gonna do with it? And the Washington Mystics, they struck gold, man. They struck
All,
gold.
all three. It's just that one of them won't be playing this year because she tore her ACL.
And Georgia get well soon. We can't wait to have you in the lineup because that is going to be the guaranteed. I say, well, we got a 1-2 punch right now that's developing right now between what's my girl Kiki and what's her
And
name
Sonya.
and Sonya. Now imagine when they get that guard and they can add it to that element. If you don't know, we talking about.
And remember, AE been out a little bit too. So imagine she out there playing too.
So and Shakira and Brittany been missing some games too. So let me introduce this right quick because we on something right now. The Mystics, after a promising 2-0 start to the WNBA season, they know they hit a rough road and they lost the last three. And of course, in those last three, you got to think they played the Aces, the Mercury, and I think I forgot the third team, but the two losses that hurt the most, more so the Aces one because we watched that one and the comeback that that championship spirit is there. So now they're sitting at a 2-3 record, and we told you a little bit about the injuries. But Dave, we already here. What do you think about the What do you think, or how do you think the Misses will do this season? And if you don't
I
even want to talk
mean,
about this season, you could just talk about going forward. Period.
man, I think we're gonna be good, man. Yeah, I'm getting the vibes when we had Lena Della Don. I'm getting those vibes right now, man. Not saying that we're gonna win it all this year. I'm not saying that. So that's let me say that now. I'm not saying that we're gonna win it all this year. But what I'm saying is a healthy team with AE, um, Shakira Austin, Kiki, and Sonya and Georgia coming back next season. I feel like this team is going to be a problem in the East. I really feel like it, man, because these two girls, these two young girls, these two young ladies, they doing their thing out there balling right now. And I think some people may have even been surprised when we drafted Sonya as high as we did, because people were looking at all the other draft picks that we had, because we had 3 first round draft picks, so that's awesome that we had that. And we hit on every single one. Kiki out of USC, baller. These girls, these ladies, man, they know what they're doing. I mean, Kiki just had 3 straight double doubles. That is, she joins Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and Saltu Salary as the only rookie since 2020 with 3 straight double doubles. And it's only been 5 games, and she already got 3 straight. We still got plenty of games to go. So she's just been doing her thing, man. And I'm actually. And the game against the Aces broke my heart. Not gonna lie, because we had that game. Had that game, man. Jackie Young balled out against us. She had 25, 5-2. She scored 13 in the fourth quarter. She was cooking us in the fourth quarter. But Sonya had 19 and 5. Kiki had 17 points, 13 rebounds. Both of them were first and second in total points, but they're both of them are first and second in total points in rookies this season. We got 2 of the leading rookie scorers on our squad, Tomo.
Cooking.
Cooking. Just imagine if Georgia was playing. She a baller too. Just imagine if she was able to play, man. We just gotta, and you could tell that the inexperience is getting to this team, because that game against the Aces, we definitely could have won that game if we just hit a couple of free throws and not turn the ball over and nothing like that. It was just, and then we had some bad shots taken, and then Jackie Young just turned up, so it wasn't much we could do. And then we left Jewel Lloyd, out of all people, we leave Jewel Lloyd wide open in the corner. So, but the future is bright for Washington, the Mystics at least.
I'm just saying, man. Like I understand this. We can.
It's not a shot against the Wizards.
It's cool, man.
Just saying, from what I see right now, it's because the Wizards got, we gonna see what they do in the draft too, but they got a little something working in Washington as well.
I'll tell you this, Dave. I can see the Mystics winning another title before the Wizards do. So I ain't
Yeah.
mad at you. I ain't mad at you for saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because from the two rookies that's out there balling right now, and again, you talk about Sonya, who's averaging 15 points per game right now, and then just flat out cooking. We talking about Kiki again. You saying averaging a double at this point with 13 points and then 11 rebounds. Like that's just magic right there. We already seen what AE did in the one-on-one league. You know, the league that they had out in the all season. So she was working on her game. That's what I'm saying. And then the one key element that the Mystics did, though, they kind of cleaned house a little bit. And again, shout out to Pops for giving us our first ring, and then his son coming in and filling in, for that gap season last year where it's kind of like we don't know what Della Don's going to do. Is she coming back? Is she not? And then she said, you know what, I'm just going to retire, but she's still a part of the team. So that helps there. But now with the new coaching style, it's kind of like you said, these youngins are balling. And these games that we lose early in the season is going to build their character because now they're going to know, all right, I remember that game against the Aces where we were up 8, maybe 10 points in. It was like almost 2 minutes left, and then they found a way to come back in the game. But we're not going to turn the ball over here. We're going to make a stop here, or we're going to actually get some shots off instead of letting the shot clock run out. Things like that. It's just going to help them because it's a whole new league. But sometimes when you look at the two rookies, you're like, are they rookies? Because they going at people. Look at Kiki. She went at Alicia Thomas. She went smack at her. Like I ain't scared. I think she got a tech in that game. Like man, I'm here. We here. So for me, like you said, when Georgia comes back, that's gonna add that guard presence. Again, if this team is not as good and they're in the lottery again, we got another player that's gonna come in and add to this what we building here. So just keep this youth movement going. I ain't gonna hold you, Dave. Might be OKC. Just saying.
I like that.
I'm just saying.
This might be. Ain't no trust in the process over here. We just, we doing our thing. We doing our thing in Washington, man. That's all I can say, man. But shout out to the Mystics, man, because they doing well. They doing me proud. Like I say, even though they 2-3, 3-game losing streak, it's all good. It's all good. And all I'm saying is, just to bring up AE again, remember AE was in that 1-on-1 finals against Nafisa Akala. So,
and I'm telling you,
and she won the first game. So,
just saying,
she almost won it all. So I just saying, she got Breonna Stewart up out of there.
And I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna come back on here and apologize because I remember I wanted Angel Reese. Remember, I was like, we could have had her. We skipped out on her. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let the people. That's why I'm on here. And I think we did.
I think we did a good thing by passing on Angel Reese because, baby girl. I
was gonna finish the song, but the bets for her first misses is crazy. I don't understand how they. I don't know if that's I don't know if it's fake, but bro, they are coming up off of those, man. Like I seen something. I put in a WNBA chat too about just the development. I think it was a youth coach. She went in on how the WNBA. Yeah, that was. She was spot on with that one though, because it was like the Chicago Sky. They're not developing their team. They're
not. And you can tell through their game that they're not really focused on development. They just looking at starship. That's all. It's looking at the names. Because if you look at Camila Cardoso, you look at Angel Reese, Haley Manley, those are all names. Names. People gonna want to see them just because of the names. But then if you look at the production of Angel Reese on the court, it's just like, why am I watching this? Because it's not like she doesn't have the potential to be a great player, because she has the potential. It's just that she can't make the easy buckets, man. And then she, the shot form is not there. I mean, it's not what we thought it would be. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, they definitely need to take a moment. Just have, I don't know, they need to find a coach that's actually going to invest in this team. Because again, remember we sent Ariel Atkins over there, so. They thought by adding that, championship presence is going to change some things. Again, it's still early in the season. Maybe some things can turn around for them. But as far as what we talking about right now with this mystical journey that we on, like I said, man, don't be mad if we looking like the WNBA version of OKC. That's all I'm saying. I don't know who's gonna be our SGA, but just know it's gonna be real good over here in DC.
Hey, I'm
With the
thinking
Mystics, that is.
I'm thinking it might be Sonya. I'm thinking it might be Sonya, and Kiki might be J Dub. I don't know. Or she might be Chat, and Georgia might be J Dub.
That's right. I ain't mad at none of those comparisons.
Hey,
I'm mad because I'm mad because I gotta buy a T-shirt, but I ain't mad at none of those comparisons. That's what I'm mad about. But we'll talk about who's the better player in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about, how we feel about the Mystics. We also talked about just a little bit on Angel Reese, but we got to also talk about the flip side of what the Angel Reese's